Hindu temples are now in all corners of the world. Wherever there is sizable population of Hindus, the temple activity becomes imperative. The local community takes up the project under the leadership of one or more enthusiastic leaders, and usually the response is encouraging. Undoubtedly, the Hindu community needs these sacred premises not only so that they may be spiritually uplifted, but also so that they may maintain their identity and social structure. The temples have become the most important cultural centers around which all other activities are organized. In many Hindu temples, the multi-deity worship has become a common practice to accommodate the sentiments of different sections of the community. The temples, however, which are organized under the umbrella of the parent institutes such as ISKCON, the Swaminarayan sect, etc., maintain their individual form and style. In the recently opened Swaminarayan temples, the multi-deity worship has been adopted. Fortunately, in none of the Hindu temples is there a total polarization, nor is the Hindu community rigidly divided on the basis of their temple affiliation. Hindus often visit temples of separate sects and organizations, although they usually have a preference for one of their own choices. They normally sponsor their own family functions in the temple of their allegiance. Hindu temples are established on all 5 continents. In Africa, these are present in Botswana, Kenya, Nigeria, and South Africa. In Asia, apart from India, Hindu temples are present in Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Japan, China, and Cambodia. Hindu temples are established in many cities of Australia. Hindu temples are present in many countries of the Caribbean islands, Barbados, Fiji, Guyana, and Jamaica. In Europe, Hindu temples are established in the UK, Denmark, France, Ireland, and the Netherlands. In North America, there are Hindu temples all across the United States and Canada. In South America, Hindu temples are in Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, and Chile. Hastanipur, the city of wisdom in Argentina, is a unique temple of its own kind. Swaminarayan temples have been established in Africa, the UK, and in many cities in America such as Boston, Los Angeles, Houston, and Chicago. ISKCON temples are in many places such as Nigeria, South Africa, Australia, Denmark, Ireland, Netherlands, North America, Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, China, and Japan. Chinmaya Mission has set up temples apart from India in the United States, the UK, Australia, Sri Lanka, and France. Swaminarayan Temple in London occupies a place of pride as it attracts not only the Hindu community but also many persons of other faiths because of its artistic architecture and extensive marble and wooden craftsmanship. The ISKCON temple and Balaji Venkateshwara temples are other important Hindu shrines. The spectacular London Hindu Sri Murugan temple is a popular landmark. In Australia, the ISKCON and Swaminarayan temples are there along with temples of South Indian origin such as Venkateshwara Balaji, Murugan, Balasubramaniam, and Shiva temples. Murugan temples in Sydney, Australia is an important landmark, especially for the Tamil Hindu community. Shiva Hindu temples in Melbourne is a very popular also. In Malaysia, Singapore, and other Southern East Asian countries, temples of Southern Indian origin abound, as more persons from that region of India have migrated there. Sri Perumal Temple is one of the oldest temples in Singapore. Velmurugan Ganna Muneeshwara Temple, Riverside Crescent in Singapore is also very popular. Malaysia's population includes 20% Hindus of Dravidian origin. Maha Mariamamma Temple, founded in 1873 in the Shakta Temple dedicated to God Parvati. It is the most famous Hindu temple. Sri Subramanian Swami or the Batu Cave Temple, as it is commonly known, is equally popular. Many devotees and artists visit this temple, situated high up in the mountains with elegant steps leading upwards. The Arul Migu Sri Raja Kalyama Glass Temple is a major Hindu temple as well as one of the oldest temples in Malaysia. Indonesia too has witnessed enormous temple activity, especially in the province of Java. Suk Hindu Temple and Penantra Hindu Temple complex in Indonesia, along with temples of Phanumargung and Mutanggaton in Thailand and Rishikesh complex of Rurukestra and Rama Janaki Temple in Nepal are in the tentative list of UNESCO World Heritage Convention nominated by the respective countries waiting to be inscribed on World Heritage List. Currently, the World Heritage List is made up of 911 properties having outstanding universal value, which includes 4 Hindu temples: Konark Sun Temple in Bhubaneswar, Hampi and Patatkar temples in Karnataka, India, and the Pramodhan temples in Indonesia. The mother temple of Besak or Puru Besak in the village of Besak on the slopes of Mount Agun in eastern Bali is the most important, the largest and holiest temple of Agama Hindu Dharma in Bali. The famous temples of Angkor in Cambodia are very similar to the ancient Hindu temples of India. In Nepal, which has an overwhelmingly Hindu country, there are many diverse Hindu temples. Pashupatinath Temple in Kathmandu is the most famous Shiva temple in Nepal. Kushmeshwari Shrine is one of the 18 Shakti Pithas dedicated to God Sati. Pakistan, which had a sizable Hindu population before the partition in 1947, has a number of diverse Hindu temples. Bangladesh has many Hindu temples of different types. Sri Lanka has a large Hindu population and many temples of the southern Indian style all across the country. Hindu temples have evolved through millennia, from the most simple structures made of small earthen mounds in the ancient times to most elegant, highly architectural and artistic structures housing stunning sculptures, paintings and imposing murtis of deities through different periods of time. Hindus have demonstrated greatest interest and importance towards temples, investing heavily in building and maintaining them. Many Hindu temples were systematically destroyed during the Muslim rule. With equal enthusiasm, if not greater, quite a number of them were rebuilt. In present times, Hindu temples are built in all corners of the world. Many non-Hindus too visit these temples, sometimes due to their genuine interest in the religion and philosophy, but often also because of curiosity towards the temple's magnificent architecture, sculpture, and the elegant murtis. Hindus usually welcome all without any restriction, and no effort is made to convert anyone into Hinduism. Hindus too visit the worship places of other communities freely. Many Hindu temples have now mega assets. Often they build big spacious halls where thousands of devotees at one time may attend the religious ceremonies. Spiritual talks, bhajans and kirtans, etc. Sometimes these spacious halls are also used with suitable restrictions for local occasions like wedding functions, etc. by the devotees. Bal vihars and youth centers where children and youth may participate and learn about Hindu religion and culture are now become common in many Hindu temples, especially those in foreign countries. Sitting arrangements inside the temples are now mixed. Usually chairs, benches are provided for the elderly and handicapped. Individual sitting arrangement on the floor is not yet organized as in some of the Buddhist temples in foreign countries. Some Hindu temples now provide excellent arrangements for removing and keeping shoes in protected area. Chairs are kept for the devotees to remove and put on shoes comfortably. The shoes are kept in a proper safe area, away from the rain, etc. The shoe room is also inside the main temple area, and a carpet is provided for the devotees to walk safe and warm after removing the shoes. However, there are still many temples that do not have such good facilities. Hindu temples are now gradually gearing up to organize their programs in a more professional manner. An advanced timetable of the events is made and every effort is made to keep punctuality. Many temples, however, lag behind on this score. Albeit some Hindu temples are now equipped with very modern restrooms, there are also kept clean and hygienic. Most Hindu temples are not yet ready for this. Many Hindu temples, especially in foreign countries, are now multi-deity, keeping the murtis of many Hindu gods, with one or more as presiding deities. Even those Hindu temples which were previously very sect-specific are now accommodating other deities, either in the same room or in separately built chambers. Some Hindu temples are also keeping the pictures or murtis of other religious gods, messiahs, in their suitable place. Satya Sai Baba temples keep the logo of all the world religions as their emblem. Hindus are usually more liberal in such matters.